The woke industrial complex has struck again. Their latest victim, not even a new victim. This is a repeat offender.
Oh, there we go.
Dave Chappelle.
Hey, there he is.
Dave Chappelle's getting all kinds of heat.
Oh, man.
Dave pissed him off once again.
Huh?
Attaboy.
That's right. That's right.
Attaboy.
He can afford to piss him off. That's what we need.
Can.
We need people who
Got
can
that
do that.
fucky money.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
That's
I like it
right.
a lot.
I like
it a
that.
lot. Get him, Dave. Get him.
Go for it, Dave.
Man,
These bastards.
the cow cult.
And that's what we're talking about today, folks. The woke industrial complex.
That's
These
right.
crazy ass people who've lost their shit. It's really stressing me out.
I know.
Yeah, this is Dave's rebuttal to the trans community. This is important because he doesn't bow down. I can dig it.
It's been said in the press that I was invited to speak to the transgender employees at Netflix, and I refuse. That is not true. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I am confused about what we are speaking about. I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said. My God, how could I not? You said you want a safe working environment at Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore.
Right on.
I want everyone in this audience to know that even though the media frames this, that it's me versus that community, that is not what it is. Do not blame the LGBTQ community for any of this shit. This has nothing to do with them. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say.
That's it. Yes, sir.
It's always money.
Damn straight.
Politics is always tied to money.
For the record, and I need you to know this, everyone I know from that community has been nothing but loving and supporting. So I don't know what all this nonsense is about. In summer 2020, when the whole world shut down, I was outside doing shows. My neighbor had a cornfield, and he let me throw shows there, and people came from all over the country. Some people came from around the world to see those shows. The best comedians on earth came to my home and broke bread with me, and we lived our lives. We found a way to keep moving forward. I made a whole documentary about it. The first night of those shows was a piece that some of you might have seen. It was called 846, and it dealt with the death, the murder of George Floyd. This film that I made was invited to every film festival in the United States, and some of those invitations I accepted. And when this controversy came out about the closer, they began disinviting me from these film festivals. And now, today, not a film company, not a movie studio, not a film festival, nobody will touch this film. Thank God for Ted Sarandos at Netflix. He's the only one that didn't cancel me yet.
This is pathetic.
It is. It's awful.
To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands. And if you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions.
He's
First
laughing.
of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end.
Yep. And that's a good point. Because a lot of people make these points don't.
They probably ain't seen
You
them.
must come to a place of my choosing and a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny.
That's that Australian comic chick, right?
And she's the one raising hell.
desperately
She's
want
one of
people
the
to see
ones
this
raising
movie.
hell over
Oh,
over
gosh.
him.
But I understand.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
ever seen her, Randy? I've never. He showed me a little bit. I didn't know her.
She got blonde hair.
She got
For
short.
all of you. And 10 American.
What now?
I was talking about if he'd ever heard of Hannah. What her name
I
is.
never heard. I knew who the bitch was.
I didn't know who she was.
until fucking this shit happened.
Yeah.
So
Dave Chappelle, I've heard of.
So who?
Never heard of her.
who?
Why is
Who the
she?
fuck is she?
Why is
Okay.
she?
I've never heard of her.
I mean, was she
Well,
up and
good.
coming or?
We'll keep it that way. Fuck that bitch.
cities
Right.
going on sale in the next few days. You will be able to see this movie in its entirety, and you can see what they're trying to obstruct you from seeing. And you can judge for yourself, but you cannot have this conversation and exclude my voice from it. That is only fair. You have to answer the question, am I canceled or not?
Fuck no.
Then let's
no.
go. Thank you very much, and good night.
Love him.
Oh, he's
I
awesome.
love Dave Chappelle.
Well done, Dave.
Yeah.
Very,
Well
very
done.
good.
He's right. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, the far
Look,
left
he's
is
all
going
around.
after them
He's all
liberals.
around us.
Where at?
Yeah.
Cleveland, Columbus,
It's so weird.
Indianapolis.
They're so against individual thought or any critical thinking that they will go after their own party people that vote Democrat, liberal, and get after them if they don't fall in line to what their Gestapo politics is. That's crazy. I mean, that's ridiculous. They're total.
I think they're too fucking shallow to even think
I
that deep about it. What are you
it's
talking
all-
about?
it's
I
all
think they're just sick.
stormtrooper mentality.
I think they're sick.
I think it is
just tribal, crazy people who want attention. Look at me, I'm oppressed,
I think it's stupidity.
and that's it.
You know what's weird? I just remembered that, man.
I mean,
That's it. It is tribal mentality. But you remember the Star Wars one they
they
did?
don't even think about it as deep as you would.
It's weird.
whoa, Star Wars. What do you mean?
Well, I was thinking that, man. It might be other things, but remember in Star Wars, the Stormtrooper dude, the black kid that came out of that Stormtrooper thing and actually was an individual and went on to be careful. That's what we need.
Oh, and the new Star Wars.
yeah, in the new Star Wars.
Oh.
We need that individualism thing to get out of there because, man, these are like cookie cutter Stormtrooper thought.
What's his name? Carol Jr.
It's like,
Bunch of NPCs.
yeah, it's like that's all it is, you know,
That's it.
raising their little fist and
the
chanting
problem
whatever
is when you
goofball
got-
things they want to say.
You got a crazy media backing every little fucking
Right.
bullshit thing they scream out.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Trying to destroy this country.
Kylo Ren?
Hmm?
What was that guy?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren. That's what I thought.
Oh yeah, Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy that was the stormtrooper that ended up being, you know, because he was just a number, and it ended up being a black guy, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Me too.
Yeah,
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
black guy freeing himself from the white stormtrooper slave mentality.
Oh no.
Are you pointing out a woke point of Star Wars?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what that sounds like to me, but I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't look at it like that until I see a
I don't
bunch of
either.
woke shit thrown in my fucking face.
Yeah, but I don't want to be some, you know, cog in a military system that doesn't matter. That's not what God put us here for.
No, they want you to be a cog in the woke industrial complex.
That's it.
And that's what it is. It's the woke industrial complex. Don't fucking forget it.
Cult of wokeness.
And that's all they give a shit about. Look at me. I want attention.
That's it.
And
Attach myself to a cause.
I'm going to make myself as crazy and weird as possible so I have the most victimhood as possible.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know how else to think of it because it's all so alien to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. And quite frankly, I don't care.
You have to be indoctrinated in that.
So
There's no way you can
that's
think.
what,
Nobody
that's how
thinks
it seems
like
That's
this.
how it seems to be. And that's why I think it's an absolute cult.
It is. It's a cult.
So whatever.
That's it.
I'm out of here. I'm tired of bitching about the fucking
Woke industrial
Woken.
complex.
And I hate to be so mean about it,
Wicked.
but God, man, these people,
Wicked.
do they deserve any less?
Yeah.
No.
And a lot of them, unfortunately, that's what's sad is that they're young people.
I wish I could
They're young
be a little
people,
more
a lot of them.
understanding, and I guess I can, but
Well, they're just
when
being
I see
used
this
as tools.
absolute craziness that has no rational
Yeah.
train of thought, is I can't deal with you. You got to go. I cannot live in this world you're proposing.
No. Well, there's no rationality. There's no fairness. There's no equal partake of thought. There's no thought, period, because
No.
you can't have individual thought. I mean, it's just, totalitarianism. And
Bow down or fuck you.
and apparently these kids would rather bow down.
I'm out of here.
All right.
Good.
Later, y'all.
Stay
Peace
away
out.
from the woke people.
Yeah. It's a cult.
They're no fun.